everyone tonight would be to give you all your own superlative. We will start with Matthew Dries and Megan Hall, who have the nicest cars.
Although she might not have the coolest car, Samantha has some pretty awesome bumper stickers.
Speaking of cars, do you remember when Nick Lewis and John Sampson rode their lawnmowers to 8th grade graduation?
Duncan didn't even need a ride to graduation. His speed walking got him there in half the time.
Jeff, when I was sick once, I borrowed McKenna's notes and they had the best handwriting I've ever seen.
Yeah, I was sick once and borrowed Robbie Rusk's notes. I was never sick again.
Jeff, do you like guinea pigs?
No, but Abby Fisk does.
What's the capital of Uzbekistan?
Alex Mann.
Drew Miller has the coolest dad.
Yeah, when he's not pulling me over.
And Lauren Blummer and Alex Haven sure know how to dance.
No one will ever forget when Alex moonwalked across the stage during the variety show.
It was legendary. Did you know we've had a shuffleboard legend right here in Madeira all this time?
Really?
Yeah, Maddie Ferris is a shuffleboard queen, and she has tracks and ploffies with her name all over them in Lakeside. Have you seen Beauty and the Beast yet, Jeff?
No. Is it good?
Yeah, when I was watching it, Erica Hobbs reminded me of Belle. She really is our very own princess.
You know who reminds me of the Beast?
Who?
Daniel. Do you remember when he used to eat glue sticks in middle school?
Little circles of paper in a hole puncher because he was hungry.
Yeah, we worry about Daniel sometimes. Do you remember how long his hair was?
Yeah, it was really long and he always wore that Vikings hat with it.
Dan would definitely be in the running for best hair. But since he cut it, we have to give the award to Lauren and Connor. Lauren has the best curls, and Connor's hair flip is the best in the school.
Speaking of hair, we can't forget about our ginger Steven. He was in the running for best hair, but we had to give him best eyes. With those eyes, I'm still shocked Mike beat him in the Mr. Madeira contest. Steven even sang a song about himself.
Yeah, but who could beat Mike? He's a god.
True. I also thought John would have made it farther. I mean, I know he has a temper, but he smells so good. I feel like if the judges had met him in person.
You mean smelled him in person?
Yeah, if they could have just smelled him.
We should have a Miss Madeira contest. I'd bet on Haley, because she's the cutest girl in our grade.
She'd be a clear winner. Everyone loves her. Since we've been with all of you for the last 12 years, we've gotten to know your classroom habits really well.
For example, we know to never go up against Ryan Cross in a game of Kahoot.
And no one can deny that Brittany Ladd is an overachiever. She's right up there with Sam, who always pays attention in class, and Peter Waldan is the most involved by far. And then there's Gabe, who's most likely to miss class.
Now, I'm not much of an artist, but I know there are some people with real talent in our grade. Ronnie is the go-to girl for anything graphic design. And we all know that Lexing can draw like none other. George and Gabby dominate the stage, and Seth's vocal cords please my ears.
Someone who forged their own path here at Madeira is Allie Pruitt. She is our free spirit. And my go-to girl for the latest information is Natalie Stringer, who seems to know everything that's going on.
Everyone looks forward to watching the weekly episode of What's Up Madeira, which is handcrafted by our very talented producer, Tony Pape. However, the show wouldn't be nearly as funny without our up-and-coming star, Michael Stein. Without our incredibly funny but incredibly inaccurate weatherman, Henry Walsh. Keegan is no stranger to the camera either, but we know that his heart truly lies with the cows.
I have had a lot of classes with Robert Marshall. Even though he is really funny, I know not to get into a deep conversation with him because he will ask me an existential question I don't have an answer for.
We also have a few troublemakers in our grade.
And now that we have our new PLC, I frequently see Evan on his way out. And I had psych last year with Chris, where he was limited to 3 comments a class because he annoyed Mr. Brady so much.
Hey, did you know that I started a Twitter called Madeira Fashion?
Really? I had no clue.
Yeah, it never really took off.
Even though I wear a t-shirt and shorts every day, I do know that Mason and Sophia have the best sense of fashion. And Emily Schilling has the best athletic clothing as well.
Kyle Ham has the coolest shoes. I'd totally borrow a pair if they weren't 6 sizes too big for me. And PJ Plass has the best boots.
Because I live with Sarah, I know all of her secrets. Did you know that she actually cannot sew and buys all of her clothes from TJ Maxx?
Okay, that's crazy. Did you know that Noah frequents Plato's Closet and Valley Thrift? The award I'm most excited to give out tonight is for Josh Paris. Best earrings.
We have a very wide array of personalities here at Madeira. Natalie Armstrong and Zach Valerius are by far the nicest people you will ever meet.
And Ava makes my day every time she says hi to me.
You know who I admire the most?
No, who?
Bella Ferguson. That girl may be small, but she sure is mighty. I also love hanging out with Greg Korn because he's always down to go do something fun.
Lauren Curie and Ian Lenhart always seem to have a great group of friends around them. They can be friends with almost anyone.
Yeah, I can safely say that all of the creative genes went to Sarah and Kelsey. However, we have plenty of other creative people here at Madeira. The 2 most creative are Allie Dimmitt and Hannah Petty.
This girl cannot make it down the hallway without someone stopping her to say hello. We all know that Samantha Everly is the most loved.
Aww.
I was best friends with both these people in elementary school. And the one thing I know is never to get in a fight with either of them because they are way too smart and way too stubborn to back down. Raleigh, Michelle, you know it's true.
Mara and Abby were like this in Latin as well. They were the most passionate. They always produced the best projects for convention.
And I would say Liam, Emily, and Avery are like that all around. They are the hardest workers at MHS.
Regardless of what class she's in, Maddie Lake is by far the coolest person in the room.
And ever since the day she got here from Texas, I have considered her one of my closest friends. I think everyone does because she cares so much about all of us. Mother Mary, you are most caring.
And the 2 kindest guys are Jacob and Austin.
Aww.
Though we might not get to see the Oaks kids as much as we want, I asked around and I heard that Rachel Mills is very helpful.
Even though high school is infamous for having cliques, Abby Nolan did her best to make sure everyone was included.
I don't know about all the other girls out here, but my dad has a reputation of being scary when he meets my guy friends.
Yeah, I've heard horror stories.
But I think Nick and Alex would really make the cut. They're definitely the best guys to meet my parents.
What about me, though?
Jeff, you're too sassy.
Okay, true, but not nearly as sassy as JB and Ryan. You can't hang out with them without getting sassed.
Try hanging out with Gretchen, Madison, or Fatima. They are straight sass.
We also have people who might not talk as much, but make just as many people laugh.
Yeah, Alec and Molly sure are the weirdest.
And Cassidy and Brian are the craziest.
But don't forget about the loudest. I will always remember Alec undercover screaming or Brent yelling in the hallways.
We know the future is going to be bright for everyone. Many of us are going to choose different paths. Sam Bass will own a Jersey Mike's. He's basically spent half of his college tuition there already.
And Blaine, when your band hits it big, I'm expecting backstage passes.
Hey Erin, are you allergic to bees?
I hope not.
And I hope Alex Dumas isn't either, because he's going to be a beekeeper.
Kyle builds the most obscure things, so it's only a matter of time before he builds another chariot.
I now pronounce you husband and wife. Welcome, Mr. and Miss Waters.
Jeff, what's your favorite genre?
I'm not much of a reader.
Don't tell Rachel or Peter that, because they're about to write bestsellers.
I've played Risk with Eric and Jacob, and I can say that they enjoy taking over the world a little too much.
Matt Slade is going to be Madeira's first president.
Yeah, he never really gives you a straight answer.
When I become rich someday, I'm hiring Colin to fly my private jet. We will fly all over the world to eat the best food made by Jared. I would take Kelsey, but she would complain about the lack of vegetables on the menu, and I couldn't handle it. I'll leave her at home in my mansion.
Well, you might need a security guard at your mansion. You can hire Brady Irvin.
Security guards are perfect for stopping pranks.
Well then, you might need to get one for Ari as well. If life is anything like high school, she sure is going to get pranked a lot.
Wait, is today the senior banquet?
I think Ari knows. Is Mitch Puma here yet? He's only 35 minutes late.
While we wait for Mitch to show up, Jeff and I want to thank you all for making our senior year great. We have had some amazing memories with you guys, and we hoped you enjoyed hearing your superlatives as much as we enjoyed making them. Thank you.